Thank you. Just to dovetail what he's talking about on the question about mental health services, I had the opportunity to go tour Mabel Bassett again for about the 12th time in the last few years, which is a female correctional center in McLeod. And the interesting part, you see overcrowding on paper, you see spreadsheets, you hear the director talking about it. I was the chair of the Appropriations Committee on my outdated bio, so I was familiar with corrections. But what you don't see and what you don't read about as much, although there have been some good reports on it, is the use of day rooms in all of our correctional facilities. And I went to, like I said, Mabel Bassett, went around with the warden, and there are day rooms in every pod. There's 160 women who are sleeping on bunk beds that are these metal, about 3 foot across and probably 6 foot long, double deckers in every pod. And the fullest one, and I don't have data to back this up, but just visual from my perspective, I need to go back and look, was the mental health pod. And so when we talk about mental health, we also have to talk about criminal justice reform, which I was part of this year. We didn't get as much done as we would have liked to have gotten done, but we got a modicum done. We got, one of the things that we did was a needs-based assessment upon entry into the prison system. So when women are received in McLeod or men are received in Lexington, they automatically go through an evaluation. And one of those evaluations is a mental health component to it. We are warehousing a lot of people who have mental health issues, who are medicating through the use of drugs and through stealing or other nefarious means, getting tangled up in the criminal justice system. You will never hear me advocate for being softer on crime if people commit crimes, but we've got a smarter way, we have to have a smarter way to do it. So I think it's one and the same when we talk about mental health funding and when we talk about criminal justice reform. So I just ask you to keep that in mind.